slides. I learned later on in life they're called canals. I gotta admit, it was really hard being the only dude that had to bring sunscreen to the cornfield. I had the dopest tree house. There was a couch under a tree, except there wasn't a tree or a couch, it was just more dirt. Best part about it was all the free dogs. And you needed a lot of the dogs to protect you from all the dogs. It was like a fucked up game of Pokemon where if you lost a battle, your dog died. But it was fine if they died because all dogs go to heaven. Which probably makes heaven an Indian reservation. Honestly, all I got out of the whole mix was I got this dope ass hair, but this shit's a curse. I don't know if any of my long haired brethren in here agree. Like everyone fucking thinks you can party hard with long hair. It's hard to party till the point you throw up. It's even harder when you gotta ask your homies to hold your hair for you. I had to stop wearing skinny jeans because all my buddies kept grabbing my ass at the club. One night I went to the club, I got too drunk. I accidentally walked into the girls' restroom. Nobody said shit to me. I walked out 15 minutes later with a bunch of new makeup tips because they all thought I was an ugly bitch. I knew they thought I was an ugly bitch. I heard them. You know how hard it is to find out you're an ugly bitch? Spent the rest of the night crying my mascara out at the bar. Man. This long hair also makes me I get stereotyped a lot. Like everyone thinks I'm like a major pothead because of this hair. I promise you guys, I do a lot of other drugs too. I don't do anything hard. Like I don't fuck with anything like meth or heroin. Just the fun stuff like weed and mushrooms and acid and ecstasy and ketamine and DMT and that shit you clean your keyboards off with and cocaine and coke that was actually meth. And I knew it was meth because the guy kept saying, "Hey man, you sure this is meth?" I'm not saying I have a drug problem, but every time I pull a $20 bill out of my wallet, it rolls into a tube from the muscle memory. Man, you guys a drug crowd? You guys a drug crowd? No one wants to admit it? Everyone's scared? I just admitted everything I've done.
Psychedelics, man.
Psychedelics? What's your favorite psychedelic?
Shrooms.
Shrooms?
Good acid. You can't find it no more.
Good acid? I like acid.
I don't know about that.
I like good acid. I like driving on acid.
Oh my God.
It should be. You'd think it'd be hard to drive on acid. It's really hard. It's really easy to drive when there are 37 lanes on the freeway. Anyone fuck with anything else? No, I admit I did meth up here and no one else talk. Man, a lot of people would be ashamed to admit they do meth, but now I never have to worry if I would like meth. It's crystal clear to me that it's amazing. You like Molly?
Yeah.
Molly? Hell yeah, I love Molly. A lot of people don't notice Molly comes from the sassafras root. It's like a plant, and it's actually going extinct because Molly's really fucking good. But this gave me like an amazing idea one day. I was like, if we want to rid the world of drugs, they just need to let us do all of the drugs. We need to do so much Molly that all the sassafras trees die. And we need to do so much heroin that all the CIA's opium fields dry up. We need to do so much meth that every trailer park in the country closes down. And honestly, we need everyone's help on this, and I'm going to have to be real with you guys. We're going to lose a lot of children. It's really hard to keep track of children on drugs. Man, if any of you guys want to help me with this amazing idea, you guys can find me at the show. I'll be in the parking lot. $20. You guys too can help save the world and pay my rent. Hell yeah. Man. Yeah, I fucking love drugs. I love drugs. Man, anyone ever fuck with ketamine? No, not the ketamine crowd. Y'all know what it is though?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cat tranquilizer. Man, I actually used to sell ketamine, but I got really tired of breaking cats' legs to get more. Whoa, guys, don't get me wrong, I didn't use my own cat. I had to stop though, it got really hard. Like, it's hard buying a cat when your first question is, does it have all 4 legs? Because I'll pay extra if there's a 5th. Cats got 9 lives. They only got 4 legs. Hell yeah. Fucking. Man, Christmas is coming up quick, guys. It's fucked up. You guys better start thinking now. You don't want to be the person that gets the worst gift for someone. That's always shitty. Like, fucking, you never want to get the worst gift. You can get a pretty shitty gift, though. You just can't be the worst. Man, last year my grandma got, like, the whole family the worst gift. Like, dying. Yeah, it's fucked up. Usually she put gifts in a box. That year she put herself in one. Man, don't worry, guys. Everyone's been super supportive of it. 90 people liked that she died on Facebook. Facebook got the best of obituaries. You haven't actually died until it's on Facebook. Like, there are old people now that just are disappearing because they don't have Facebook accounts. No one's tagging them and shit. It's an epidemic, guys. Man, yeah, these last few months have been fucking shitty. Like, I know I look like I sell weed to high schoolers, but I promise you guys I got a regular job too. But my fucking job laid off like half its employees, except me. I didn't get laid off, so I had to watch all these guys that did less work than me get unemployment raises to make more than me. It was fucking shitty. But then I noticed, like, the Mexican food truck outside, they didn't lay off any employees. And that's because they know you never fire family. Hell yeah. They closed off the fucking border of Mexico for a while. That shit pissed me off. Shit shut me and thousands of Americans out of affordable health care. Man, I missed my best friend's birthday. Not because of the quarantine, just because he's in prison. It's fucked up because his crimes have deeply affected me because now I'm a grown-ass man with a pen pal. It's fucked up. I didn't write him for the first year because I didn't know how stamps worked. There's stickers you gotta go down on. He's in prison while I feel violated. Man, but you've been telling me, I understand now why women start relationships with dudes in prison. Because they always write back. He has never missed a letter, and they're long as fuck. Man, he's been telling me all about prison. He said, like, I asked him what kind of music. He said they're allowed to listen to music. But he said they have to listen to radio shit all the time. So he said a lot of them end up listening to Katy Perry, like, all day. Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, but I'm really happy that Katy Perry fans are finally going where they belong. Man, he was telling me all about it. He said everybody's racist in prison. I was like, damn, dude, that's crazy. Same out here. Told me a really popular game in prison right now is Dungeons and Dragons. Which is like, yeah, it's like the least hard thing you can imagine, though. It's not what I thought he meant when he said he shot dice in prison. Fucking hardest dude in prison right now is a Demogorgon. Man, he was telling me about one of the games he played, though. He said him, a dark elf, and a couple of dwarves were hanging out at a tavern, and a monster kicked in the door, so they had to kill it. But I accidentally killed 4 guards and 8 civilians, too, and took all their money. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't talking about Dungeons and Dragons anymore. And if he was, that's crazy. He can't even fantasize about being a good person. Man. I took advantage of the COVID, though, like, because everyone's been locked down out here, so I've been trying to make him feel better about being in there. I'm like, this is the perfect time to be in there. If you want to be in prison, do it during a quarantine. But I was trying to make him feel better. I'm like, man, you don't want to be out here. We can't leave our houses. People are fighting over getting stabbed over toilet paper. There's food scarce. He just wrote back and he's like, damn, dude, that's crazy. Same in here. Man, been catching up on my favorite porn all quarantine. That second page on New comes a lot quicker during quarantine, guys. I don't know how you guys search your porn, but I do New because I've already seen like all of yesterday's New. And I only get to like page 2 or 3 before I'm seeing what I fucking jacked off to the day before. Whoa. Didn't like that. Man, I've been watching a lot of OnlyFans. That's been the real popular one lately. Except I'm broke, so I've been watching it on Pornhub. Like the week after they come out. But man, I've never understood like the cam girl stuff. I've never understood it. My buddy explained it to me. He said that men don't really watch it to they watch it to jack off, but it's not really about that. It's about like companionship and being able to talk to a pretty woman. And I'm like, and just having a conversation. And I was just like, damn, dude, that's really sad. There are guys paying for the worst parts of a relationship. Man. And I don't want to hear any girl that's on OnlyFans say all men are trash. Because I'm watching those videos, and judging by your floors in the OnlyFans videos, the easiest way to get into your bedroom is to be a piece of trash. And I'm not here to judge. I got a messy room too, but you're the one dressed like a maid. And your caption always says something like, what would you do if you were here? I'd probably fire you. But that's probably how you got OnlyFans to begin with. Man. I got a girl, she doesn't like that joke very much. Man, she's not here right now though, so that's good. But she fucking, I'm in a 9-year relationship. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. A 9-year relationship for the 5th time. Everyone knows how that is. And it's hard being in a relationship when you break up a lot, but the hardest part after a breakup is when you hear like someone that's been in like a 9-month relationship complain about their breakup. So I'm like, 9 months? Dude, we had fights that lasted 9 months. One time I went to a music festival, she went to the bathroom and got lost on the way back. We fought about it for 3 months. And that was 3 years ago, so obviously I'm not over it either. Man, she's a Mexican girl. That's my type. I've only ever dated Mexican girls. And it's great. It's mainly out of convenience, I've had 5 ex-girlfriends. I've only had to remember 2 last names. Hell yeah. We're out of time? Was that the light? Okay. I didn't know if you're taking a picture or not. Alright. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I've been Dustin K. I'm just going to leave on this. The world's a pretty sad place right now. Everything's pretty depressing. I know people got a lot of dark thoughts. But if you're ever thinking about suicide or killing yourself, don't do it, because there are plenty of people out there that care about you and love you and would really miss you if you were gone. So you need to kill them first. Yeah, tie up your loose ends before you tie up them loose ends, homie. Alright, keep it going for your host.